Good morning, friends. Welcome to Legg Life. Obviously, I am back in Alaska. Didn't vlog at all on my trip to Minnesota. It was a great trip, though. It went so good. I've been home for several days now, and I'm putting it out there. Today is going to be amazing. It's rainy. It's windy. It's the kind of day you just want to stay inside with a book by the fire, but that's not what we're doing. I am about to leave the house. I'm gonna go get Sherri a pumpkin spice latte because it's fall, y'all. When Starbucks declares that the pumpkin spice latte is out, that is the official change of the season. So I'm gonna go get her a coffee. I'm gonna get me a coffee, and then we're gonna come home, hang out a little bit, and later today, we've been looking forward to this for months and months. We have tickets to see Hamilton right here in Anchorage. We saw Hamilton several years ago in Portland, actually on my birthday. So this will be the second time we're seeing it. We're going with friend Olivia. We're taking her with us. And it's just, today's gonna be a good day.
Hi, welcome to Surf. This is Mackenzie. What can I go for you?
Hi, Mackenzie. Good morning. Could we get one grande pumpkin spice latte?
Yeah, grande pumpkin spice latte. What else for you?
A grande pumpkin cream cold brew.
And a grande pumpkin cream cold brew, okay?
One pumpkin muffin.
All right, what else for you?
And then the double smoked breakfast sandwich. Breakfast is picked up. Coffee is picked up. You know, the Legg household is a house divided this time of the year because Sherri is a believer that the pumpkin spice latte is the best fall drink. I, rightly so, am a believer that the pumpkin cream cold brew is the best drink Starbucks has year round. This is the one Starbucks drink I wish they had all year long. It is so good. And so I want to know from you guys, are you, in the comments below, team PSL or team pumpkin cream cold brew? I know the PSL is more popular. This is just so good. Like that pumpkin foam on top, the pumpkin cream, if they sold that by the gallon, I would just buy that. It's so good. Now, let's get coffee and food home to Sherri. And for the drive home, come on, there's only one thing I can listen to today. Just got back home, and I guess it's a good thing that fall drinks are out because with this wind and this weather, definitely feels like fall is on the way. Sherri, I bring you a coffee.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And, okay, well, first of all, before anything else, what's going on here?
Snugs.
Some Saturday morning snuggles? Okay, now you have your book. What book are you reading? Because you bought it yesterday, and I think it's hilarious.
It's called Prom and Prejudice.
Prom and Prejudice.
It's a retelling of Pride and Prejudice around a high school prom. Because obviously.
What is this one doing?
Snuggling.
Being so sweet. Okay, question. Pumpkin cream cold brew or pumpkin spice latte?
Pumpkin spice latte.
No.
100% of the time.
100% of the time.
Yes. If I could get the pumpkin cream elsewhere.
Wait.
But I don't like the cold brew.
Do you think you could get pumpkin cream on top of a pumpkin spice latte? We may have to ask about this.
We need to ask.
All right, Missy, you look at her. She is having the best Saturday morning ever.
She sat up just a little bit ago and sneezed 4 times.
Really?
I was like, she gets that from her papa.
Okay, that's rude. Okay, we've changed, obviously. We're not in our pajamas any longer.
No.
Going downtown. We have tickets to the Saturday matinee. So our show's at 1 o'clock. We're about an hour early, but we thought we'd get there, look at the merch table.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, we would like to get some merch. Although I will say, the one piece of merch we probably want the most, we already have.
What's that?
A Hamilton Christmas ornament.
Oh, that's true. Right. We do have that.
We got that last time we saw Hamilton in Portland. I don't remember how many years ago.
It's been a minute.
It has been a minute. So we're heading downtown in the storm.
Yeah.
This weather's crazy.
The wind is actually what woke me up this morning. Like, it was so loud, and we had our bedroom window open because it's been really hot. And not hot, but it's at night. It's been warm, and so the window has been open, and I was just like, what is happening? Like, the whole room is like a tornado. Yeah.
Trees are blowing. There's branches everywhere. So we're gonna head downtown. Hopefully get a good parking spot. and go to Hamilton. I just parked. I dropped Sherri off up at the front door so that she wouldn't have to walk in the rain. You can see walking to the Performing Arts Center right now, and I did make sure before she got out of the Jeep that she had one of the most important things when seeing Hamilton. She has Kleenex. All right, so here we are. We've got our seats. These are actually our season tickets for the Broadway season this year. You can see the theater filling up slowly. Okay, Sherri.
Yes.
We are at intermission.
Yeah.
How is it so far?
So good.
It's amazing.
It's so good.
We're gonna give you a full review afterwards.
Yeah.
But the question I need is going into the second act.
Yeah.
Do you have your Kleenex ready? Right there. Good job.
Yeah.
Okay, the show is over. Now we have to get in the merch line because you know there's stuff that we want. What's funny is that I don't even know what they have, but I know that I want it.
Yeah, I kind of peeked before the show.
Oh, you did?
I did.
So you have your eye on some things. So we're starting to get a better view of what they have. They have all sorts of shirts. They have CDs. They have posters. They have hats. They have buttons. Coffee mugs. I think you have your eye on one of the coffee mugs, right? Surprise, surprise. Yeah, they have a lot of different things up there. Hamilton merch has been purchased. Sherri, we got to talk about the show. So this is the second time we've seen it in person. We've seen it lots of times on Disney Plus.
Listen to the soundtrack a lot.
Yep. How was it?
So good. I still cried.
Yeah.
The thing is, I know it's coming, and so like I'm like prepared to not cry. Like I can handle it, but I never can.
We did not bring enough Kleenex.
We didn't. No.
We also decided that it's here till September 10th. We're gonna buy tickets and come see it again.
We are. Yeah.
Because the reality is that we'd see Hamilton in any city that we travel to.
Yeah, and this is the cheapest place we're gonna see it.
Exactly.
We pay for plane tickets and hotels to
Yep.
go see it.
So Hamilton is going to happen one more time while it is here in Alaska for sure. Also, our friend Olivia, who went with us, she had not seen Hamilton. Not even like on Disney Plus. She'd never seen the whole thing. And she loved it as well. So Hamilton, success for all of us. We'll show you what we bought a little bit later, but we're really hungry. It was like the first thing Sherri said when we left the show. She was like, we need to find food fast.
Yeah.
For food, we're actually just going right across the street from the Performing Arts Center to Humpy's. Well, it was kind of strange. We sat at Humpy's for 10 minutes plus, and
Nobody even acknowledged that we were there.
yeah, like nobody even came by to give us menus or waters, so we decided, meh, we're just gonna find somewhere else. Okay, well, we found a place right down the street, the Gumbo House, which is, it's super good. I was here within the last 3 weeks or so with friends. I had the, what did I have? The shrimp po' boy, and it was amazing. So, Sherri, hopefully we get a little bit better service here.
I mean, they sat us, so they know we're here.
And we have menus. Success. I forgot to vlog when they brought the food. We've already like dived in. We each got the fried shrimp po' boy. It is really delicious. It's the only thing I've had here when I've come here before because it's just so good. Lunch is done. That was your first time going to that location, which I didn't realize.
We've been to their location that they used to have in South Anchorage. I don't think they do anymore, but that was really good.
Delicious.
Yeah.
And look at this. The sun has come out. It was so nasty earlier. Now we've even got some blue skies. We just got home, and when we left the house, how long ago, Sherri?
5.5 plus hours.
More than 5.5 hours ago, Missy was in this chair. We come home, she is still in the chair. Now, is there the possibility that she jumped down and then jumped back up there? Possible, not probable.
Honey.
Have you really just been there? You have not been there the whole time?
No.
Oh, no, you have not. Okay, perfect. Want to show you the things that we bought at Hamilton. First of all, Sherri got the wait for it coffee mug. A couple things I love about this. It says Hamilton down the what do you call this? Handle. That was a struggle. It says wait for it on both sides, and then inside, look at that. The Hamilton logo. Very cool. Also, wait for it. My favorite song in Hamilton. Got the Hamilton buttons. Sherri Beth wanted those as well. We got the program they gave away. We got a reusable shopping bag. And then I got the Hamilton baseball hat. And I don't know if you can see, but it's like sparkly gold with Hamilton on the back. Hamilton Hall. All right, so I changed, obviously, put on my Hamilton hat. Sherri's inside resting. She has like one chapter left in the book she's reading, so she wants to finish that. And I am on a hunt for whiskey. We got invited to an event later this next week, I think Wednesday night, that is put on by a friend of ours who's a local DJ. And it is basically like a whiskey and soda party. And so I want to go find a nice bottle of whiskey to share. And it gives me the perfect excuse to visit a place in town that is a new liquor store, but it specializes in whiskey. Like, it carries a lot of things, but whiskey's the focus. It's called Allocated, I believe. And the reviews are spectacular. I'm so excited to go. So let's go try to find a nice bottle of whiskey to share with friends later this week. We've arrived to Allocated. Let's go check it out. Hopefully find some whiskey. So when you walk in, there are signs that say no photos or videos. I was so bummed because it is beautiful inside. Like, dark leather chairs. They offer you like water, chocolate, and espresso when you first go in. They have an entire wall of scotch, an entire wall of whiskey. They've got whiskeys from India, from Israel, from I don't even remember all of the places. A huge selection of Japanese whiskeys. They have some other liquors in there as well. And so the one I kind of came away with, which I'm just so intrigued, is this Nulu right here. It is toasted bourbon whiskey finished in honey barrels. He said what they do is that after they like age this in barrels, they empty the whiskey, obviously. They fill the barrels with honey, and then they drain the honey, add the whiskey back into the barrels, let it age in there, and so it takes on like that honey finish. He said it's not overly sweet, but there's definitely that hint of honey, and I'm excited about that. So, first purchase, they had bottles that were just like entry-level price stuff, up to hundreds and hundreds of dollars. If you are a whiskey, bourbon, scotch fan in Anchorage, scratch that, in anywhere in Alaska, Allocated on West 36th Avenue, you've got to come by here. And the guys in there were so nice and so helpful. Sherri is actually more of a whiskey, bourbon, scotch drinker than I am. And it was funny because he was asking me questions and I was like, I wish my wife was here because she would probably know more than I do. But they answered all of my questions. They directed me to a whole bunch of things. And the only concern I have is that I have to wait until Wednesday to open this. And I'm a little bit bummed, but I hope it'll be worth it. All right, next stop. No one should be surprised by this. Sherri and I were just talking about getting a Lego set to do for an upcoming weekend away we're planning. And so I just wanted to take a look what they have. A couple that I love. This. Like, I don't know what I'd ever do with it once I put it together, but I love that. And the Santa's Visit House. That would be a fun Christmas decoration. They have so many new ones that I have not seen. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Jurassic Park. A bunch of new Harry Potter ones. I feel like this is a decision I should make with Sherri, so we're gonna wait to buy a Lego set till she's with us. There's only one thing that Sherri said she wanted me to get from Target, and that is right here, Juanita's tortilla chips. They apparently are out, and these, I don't care what anybody says, the greatest tortilla chip. It is also new toothbrush time for me, and I think I'm gonna try this Colgate charcoal floss tip toothbrush. I think it's the closest thing to what I've been using. So let's give it a try. That was a successful trip to Target. Do you ever go to the store and you get everything on your list, but for some reason you feel like you forgot something? Because I feel like there was something that I was supposed to get at Target that wasn't on the list that I forgot. The problem is I have no idea what it is. So I got everything I was supposed to, I think. Worst case scenario, I just have to come back to Target. Not so bad. Look who we found at home. Hi.
Hi.
Had a nice night reading?
Yeah.
Did you finish your book that you only had a chapter left in?
Yeah.
Yeah? What? I know the answer to this. I just want to brag on you and call you out, nerd. What book number is that you finished this year?
104.
104 books. We are in August still. What was your reading goal for the entire year this year?
100.
100. So, if my math is correct, you're 4 books over your reading goal for the entire year.
Yeah.
What's your new reading goal?
I set it at 125.
You're going to blow past that.
Well, probably.
I'm very impressed. I think I'm on book 7 or 8 still.
I have 70 pages or so left of this book.
And that'll be book 105?
Yeah.
Okay. I love you.
I love you.
Before I end the vlog today, I wanted to give you an update on my trip to Minnesota last week. Obviously, did not vlog on that trip, but it went amazing. It was such a good week down there. My team and I led a training for some people in the area, like the Moose Lake area of Minnesota, which is like 45 minutes away from Duluth, that are wanting to get involved in some anti-trafficking work. So went down there, led that training. And then we got to go to Duluth for like half a day-ish. Got to dip our feet in Lake Superior, which was super cool. I've never done that before. And then the rest of our week was at this retreat center, just relaxing as a team, which was super nice. We got to spend a bunch of time out on a pontoon boat, swimming in the lake, just reading and resting and hanging out as a team, which was a ton of fun. And it was just, I think it was what we all needed and what we all had hoped for from the trip. Put the camera away, didn't even take it out of my backpack. It was, I don't know, it just didn't feel appropriate to vlog at any point during that trip, but it was really, really good. In fact, it was so good, we're thinking that maybe this could become something that we do more than once to go down there. So if you live in Minnesota and I didn't get to meet you, there were a lot of you who messaged me. Maybe next time, fingers crossed. There's so many things in Minnesota I want to do. I want to go see Prince's house. There was like a Peanuts exhibit at one of the local museums because Charles Schultz, the illustrator, creator of Peanuts, was from that area. There's just like so much I want to do. So, Minnesota friends, hopefully on the next trip I'll get to see you all. But it was a really good trip. Glad to be home. Sherri and I sat down tonight and kind of went over my work travel schedule now through the next 2-3 months. And it's kind of crazy. It's going to be a really busy time, but that's okay. We also have a couple trips of our own that we've already booked, and a second one that I think we convinced ourselves, I'm looking to share, I think we convinced ourselves to book tonight. So we have some trips now through the end of the year. So lots of travel still coming up. Friends, we love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us on this. I was going to say this fall Saturday. It did kind of feel like it with all the wind and the rain and the pumpkin spice lattes. Thanks for going to Hamilton with us. Again, unbelievable experience. And then just hung out for the rest of the day. So we love you guys a whole bunch, and we will see you on the next Legg Life video.